NBA in-season tournament went about as well as anybody else could have imagined it would. The Indiana Pacers went up against the Los Angeles Lakers to decide who would take home the first ever NBA Cup.
The Los Angeles Lakers win the first NBA Cup. They are champions.
And of fucking course, LeBron James wins. Surprise, surprise. This shit is so scripted. You can't tell me otherwise, because there's no way the NBA had the Golden State Warriors lose to Sacramento for the first time this season in the deciding game to see who would move on to the knockout stage. And then Sacramento goes on to lose to New Orleans. The Pelicans go on to put up one of the worst performances this season against the Lakers. And let's not skate over Zion. He scored 10 fucking points. Again, 10 points is ridiculous. For that guy's level of skill, scoring 10 points is ridiculous. But then let's go back to the championship game. AD put up 40 points and should have took home the NBA's first in-season tournament MVP in my eyes. But AD doesn't have a spine half the time. The guy shoots stupid threes and refuses to get his big ass in the post. Like, bitch, you're not a point guard. Quit shooting threes. Of course, that doesn't matter because the NBA world sucks LeBron's dick. I think the NBA wanted Sacramento to lose because let's do the math here. If Sacramento were to beat New Orleans, they'd face the Lakers, who they'd already beat 2 times this year. To counter that, they would have them go up against the Pelicans, who for some reason Sacramento still can't beat. And I can't lie, I would have loved to see Fox versus Halliburton for the first ever NBA Cup. I can't be the only one who thinks that'd be a great matchup. Also, why the Lakers keep getting bailed out at the end of games, especially against the Suns? Like, I'm not a professional dick rider, so I can call it like I see it, but LeBron, that's a steal. And that timeout should not have been called. Not to say that the Suns would have won because they haven't done much of that this year. I have to say the biggest shock of the tournament was the Pacers. I mean, seriously. I didn't expect them to get past the Celtics, but they managed to. Didn't even expect them to get out of group play, but they managed to. And the Cavs, I would bring up the Knicks, but who really cares? Ideally, I'd like to see the Bucks versus the Lakers for the first ever NBA Cup. But Milwaukee got worked by Indiana and walked their ass out of Vegas the same night they arrived. And I expected the Lakers versus Bucks, but no. No. We got Lakers Pacers. I do think the NBA in-season tournament was a success, and they should bring it back. However, they need to find a new tiebreaker because the point spread just doesn't do it for me. And for a tournament that's supposed to showcase some of the best teams in the league and some of the young talent, why were the top seeds out west left out of the knockout round? I mean, really, both of the top 2 seeds at the time were left out of the knockout stage. They should include a wild card team or have the 2 teams with the best point differential have a bye, while the other 2 potential wild card teams face off for the last spot in the bracket. Essentially like a play-in type bracket like they do for the playoffs this year. If you didn't think the Lakers are going to win this, then you're smoking crystal meth.
It's not that important. Okay?
Because there's no way Adam Silver would want the NBA's star of stars to not play in the newest event in league history. By the way, I love you, LeBron. I'm just being objective here. If LeBron wasn't a part of the opening tournament, no doubt in my eyes that it wouldn't have had the success that it did. But regardless, the in-season tournament was a success, and I expect it to be brought back next year.